Welcome back to the Witcher Let's Play. We're going to accomplish another relatively easy mission to gain some experience. Pull up your map. I guess I should pull up my map more. If you pull up your map, this is the village that we're in of White Orchard. Right along here, there's a small house. There's a quest here called the Frying Pan, Spick and Span, something like that. Anyways, but that's where we're gonna go. So I put a quest marker down on the map so that we can show where that's gonna take us. So let's make our way over there. There really is no reason to jump on your horse to get to this quest. The map makes everything seem like it's further away than it really is. That's in walking distance, so we'll just walk there. Like I mentioned before, I'm not really about jumping on mounts for everything anyways, especially in games where ingredient gathering is, important. You can't willy-nilly enter houses apparently too. Nobody seems cared at all what you like. They don't seem like they care at all what you do inside the game. Even if you were to walk inside this house and someone was here, they wouldn't care. It's really weird that CD Projekt didn't take some kind of action with regards to that. Like, when we played Skyrim, for instance, if you walk into someone's house at a certain hour, they reacted to that. They would tell you to get out, or a door would be locked, and you'd have to sneak in and pick a lock. Here it just seems like everything, is superficial.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Let's get him to describe
This
this
ghost.
to us.
Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
So we can just help him, or we can ask for a reward. I'm just gonna help him.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
Okay. So that was the contract that we picked up by the board, A Devil by the Well, and I just picked it up just to come inside the house so that way you guys can kind of see. It's really weird how the game just, nobody cares. It's weird. Like I'm running around inside his house and stealing. Like even I feel bad about this. Just taking stuff.
She's a fever. Has fainting spells. She's in a bad way, Master. A bad way.
Another problem with the game is the targeting on it. I'm not sure if this is just related to the PC version and me using a mouse, but trying to target items, it gets frustrating sometimes. Yeah, I'll just say that it does get frustrating. Before we go do that quest, we're gonna go finish up this quest that I was telling you guys that we were gonna do. A frying pan and a spick and span. It's really simple, really easy. So. And here you have this old lady. You can start the quest one or two ways. You can just use your ARD symbol, and you notice the door has the ARD symbol equipped. And she'll come talk to you, or you can talk to her. Either way, it'll start the quest.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have liked me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way.
This old hag is really upset about this damn frying pan.
Me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
And now she's pissed about it. She wants that goddamn frying pan. I'm not interested in her story at all, so yeah, let's be...
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
Yeah, we'll help you. Just so we get the quest.
Never
experience.
taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Now, I don't know if it was me and my audio, or if you guys could hear it, but the whole time we were talking to her, there seemed like these footsteps that were running around. We, obviously, neither one of them make any mention to it, but, we'll just say that the guy wasn't still inside or something. When you come in, go to the right over here.
That corpse explains the stench.
So this corpse is literally laying on the floor over here, and she's talking about the stench, but meanwhile, while we're talking to her, we hear these footsteps inside. I'm a little baffled that Geralt doesn't make any reference to these footsteps or anything. I don't know if it was an audio file problem with the game, but either way, there's this dead corpse inside here. Somebody killed this
His
dude,
throat.
obviously.
He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
So she can hear me talking to myself, but she couldn't hear those footsteps, which makes me believe that it's pretty much probably just somebody inside here, and not inside the house, but a problem with the game's audio. And in the process of me looting, you should already be seeing the importance of why you loot in this game. I collected a diagram just there, and that'll add to my items. This is literally where you have your crafting recipes, I guess you want to call them. And as you'll collect, properties for them, these things will come up, and they'll be able for you to craft them and make them. That's finished completing this quest, though. We'll get to crafting at some point. Look at that red item right there on the floor.
Documents, almost entirely burned. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
You see this shelf, like, weird how you have to look that far up, like, as if though the camera's not actually eye level, like chest level or something, before you can actually interact with things. Kind of wanted to see how much points I had left to get to level 2. Let's go give the old hag her frying pan.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed.
Yeah, you don't
He
want to see your
scraped it off
face.
to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
See? There goes those damn footsteps again.
Try up a
So
nice
weird.
white fish for supper. Or a pipe.
If I were you, I would definitely loot around the area really quickly. Grab what you can. And be careful, because it's nighttime. We'll pick back up from here later on. Alright guys, see you next time.